Nature always presents unique and beautiful scenery for humans to enjoy on this earth. You may have seen and heard of various natural phenomena, like the following places in the world that present objects that are very interesting to look at. Like a wide crystal, these places will sparkle when exposed to sunlight or other light. Even so clear, like a translucent glass, we can see our reflection clearly. Most people think that crystals and other objects made from glass are interesting objects to look at. As reported by Wunderlist, here are the 5 clear places. Number 1. Salar do Uyuni, Bolivia. The Salar do Uyuni region is the world's largest salt plain formed from a rich content of iodine, which originated from draining a prehistoric salt lake in southwest Bolivia. By now, the area has been covered with a thick, flat crust of salt, giving it a stunning surface. When summer comes, the area covered in salt is a vast expanse of white. But when the rainy season arrives, the land will turn into a giant mirror. The entire plain, which is covered by inundated rainwater, will reflect everything that is above, from images of the sky, clouds, to flocks of birds passing over it and others. Uniquely, Salar do Uyuni is said to be able to form the largest natural mirror in the world so that it can be seen from outer space. Number 2. Crystal Cave, Mexico. The cave, which contains pale white crystalline formations of selenite, a form of gypsum that looks like transparent crystals, is located in Naka, Mexico. Most of the Crystal Cave or Giant Crystal Cave is still not colonized, due to the difficult terrain that must be traversed and the hot temperature that humans cannot withstand even for just 10 minutes. When you look closely, you can see that there are crystal blocks jutting out of the surface as well as perfect blocks on the surface. However, the beautiful and shiny crystals had stopped forming. This was due to the lowering temperature in the cave. Besides that, it is also caused by the crystals that have been formed for a long time to be damaged and deteriorate. Number 3. 5 Flower Lake, China. There is something unique about Lake Wuha or 5 Flower Lake in Sichuan, because the water is said to be rich in calcium carbonate and hydrophyte, which produces a multi-colored effect in the water, making it very iconic for the Zhuozhigao Valley. When viewed closely, the bottom of the lake is filled with natural decoration of fallen old tree trunks forming patterns in bright green tones. If you look from the surface of the water, it will emit crystal blue hues, sapphire green, light yellow, from the surrounding tree leaves and also from other color combinations. Number 4. Glass Beach, California. Who would have thought that in California, near Fort Bragg, there is a beach filled with rocks that resemble glass with attractive colors, ranging from transparent, brownish yellow, light green, gray and other colors. Uniquely, these colorful stones were formed when local residents were known to dump various types of trash, ranging from glass and household appliances to vehicles to areas along the coastline near the north of the city over the years. Number 5. Ice caves, Iceland, Alaska, and Austria. Extremely cold regions of the world, such as Iceland, Alaska and Austria, can easily find ice caves that are naturally lined with large amounts of perennial ice, with temperatures estimated to be below 0 degrees Celsius. Naturally formed sculptures will appear on the ice in the cave, with the right light, temperature and conditions, resulting in caves that will fascinate anyone who comes to visit them. When the ice is exposed to light reflection, it looks shiny, reflects and refracts the light and fills the cave with a mysterious blue color. The largest ice cluster can be found in the village of Werfen, close to Salzburg in Austria. There is also Ice Riesenwelt. You can also find other ice caves in Skaftafell, Vatnajökull and many others in Iceland. Meanwhile in Alaska there are Mendenhall ice caves that can be found, although very beautiful, but quite dangerous to visit.